Okay, everybody, I'm going to give it a shot for recapping this Sunday. It was really good, small group but powerful group, and as we know, it's always just as it should be. And so, Kari started off talking about how wonderful it's been having meditation in her life, and once again, she was telling us about how people have really responded to her and let her know that they can see that there is a difference about her, and that they have been wanting to find out more about it, which is awesome because, as I mentioned 2 weeks ago, part of my intent is to have the wisdom of what we're learning spread and for everyone to take an opportunity to teach somebody what we're doing so that this can be long lasting. And so she mentioned, and I've got this written over here, so I'm gonna be looking away every once in a while, that her personal meditations have been a mixture of all the different meditations she's listened to. Seems like there's a bit from this one and a bit from that one, and I find that to be absolutely wonderful. And I know that that is the way that we all must begin, is taking what we have that we've learned so far and take it forward with us. And so, okay, I mentioned that her friends were really seeing a difference. She's loving it, and it's so much fun to hear her express herself about it because she's so excited about it, and that's absolutely wonderful. Also, also she indicated that she's run across other things like yoga and loving that, and but someone mentioned to her that that they had some essential oils and that are great for meditation, and that gave me the opportunity to say something again that I've said many times, but all the things that are available out there, including the crystals and the bowls and essential oils and anything else that might be out there for us to buy, are assets, but it still all comes from us. And if you like it, then it's good for you. So if the essential oils smell good, then they're wonderful for meditation. But there's nothing out there that actually affects us unless we create it. Now, we use the crystals because they're cool, and the coolness of them brings our attention, but it is our focus that makes them important. So I just like to underscore that because it's important to remember that everything that we learn comes from within us. So we are the root of it all. Okay, so Jill's personal meditation, she said, she's feeling the transformations coming through her with her personal meditations, and that is indeed the purpose of us learning, and the way that only Jill can describe the experiences that she's having. It's just a pleasure to listen to. And she's saying that the transformations are leaving, in her personal meditations, are leaving her in touch and ready to start her day. Lynn said her meditations have been teaching her things, and I find that so important because indeed that is, we want to feel the transformation, but we also want to have the lessons that we are to learn, to the wisdom to come forth. And she said that she had realized that she had been getting caught up in the details of the day, and that the meditation reminded her of everything she had forgotten since the last time she was in meditation. And that the meditation had brought her to the realization that the outer world was rather small compared to how large and expansive her inner self was. And she made the comment that she didn't feel like her imagination was there, or something about her imagination, and that she felt left her quickly or something like that. Excuse me again on my nose. Jill said that she felt that Lynn lives out her imagination, and I just think that's such a great statement. I had to really applaud that one. Let's see. Oh dear. Okay, so the lines, where are those? Okay, so Jill had a line from the treasure chest, and it says that it feels, feel what it feels like to be totally open, totally present, and have the ears listening to the soul. That's just great. I'll read it again. Feel what it feels like to be totally open, totally present, and have your ears listening to the soul. Jill made the comment that almost felt like an invitation to stay in meditation throughout the day. And I thought that was powerful, very powerful. Okay, so, and Lynn's lines were, staying open and in the present creates the ability to see beyond what you have felt was reality. When you are present, you can see each layer of beliefs and put the layers of beliefs to the side so that you can see the truth of what you're looking at. When you come to the truth, the layers transform into energy. And so I don't know exactly where this came up in the talk or in the gathering on the video, I'm trying to say, conference call. But Jill told a story about going into a meeting that a group of people that were going to call a disgruntled customer, and the room was rather tense. And Jill walked in to be present in the call and said, let's just change everything and cast a spell. And she said it kind of kiddingly, but with some intent there. And she said that instead of the woman being ferociously angry, she actually started the whole conversation with, she wanted to apologize for her attitudes that she'd been having. So everybody looked at Jill like she once again had been the wizard that she is. Okay, so I'm going to go on. And then I went to what the homework was about. And I have to say that this is a little bit difficult for me to put into words, but I can best say that if you've listened to Create and you saw the word more on the in front of you and then erased it and put the word full or complete, and you felt the difference between how you felt when the word more was up there and how you felt when you changed it, you are in the process right then of making changes in your body. You're transforming things right then. And so many of the things that we go through step by step in the meditation is bringing transformation. So my purpose was, a couple of weeks ago, was to bring your attention to that, but I realized I needed to be more explicit. What I want us to do is know that in our meditations, we are transforming things. We are in our power of creation. And I want us to take a look at that from a different level. Take it to a different level, and in that you are more aware of your ability to transform things. We do it. We expand our head and you can feel it. We follow the ball along the infinity line and you can feel it. We're doing all kinds of things during that meditation. So I invited everyone to experiment, have fun with, and yet take seriously the fact that you are a creator. Be aware that we're not trying to change things on the outer world. We are simply letting wisdom speak to us, letting our body speak to us, and following that ability to transform. And then and just be present with it and see what shows up. We are exercising our powers of being the wonderful wizards that we are. And I want us to take it a little more seriously. Not that the meditations aren't serious, but understand what you're actually doing. So not during the meditation, but sit with it a little bit longer. Or let your imagination take you where you might want to go with it. Because we are transformers. Okay, that's long enough. I love y'all, and I hope this wasn't too scattered, but it was a lot to try to put together into words. Okay, I love you. Namaste.